The most wanted rematch in the Pokemon anime community just might be happening way sooner than you think. The trainer who helped protect the Kalos region, Ash's strongest rival of them all, and the winner of the Kalos League. Yes, the one and only Alain. One of the biggest leakers in the Pokemon community has just stepped forward to give us some massive news on the anime, as well as a lot of new evidence supporting the fact that Alain will be returning to Pokemon Journeys and potentially be one of the top 8 trainers in the final Masters 8. So let's talk about it. With Pokemon Journeys episode 108 finished, there has been a lot of essential details to take away from it. One detail of which, we saw an awesome but unexpected flashback to Ash vs Alain in the Kalos League. This critical thing is just the icing to the cake of all of the other massive clues and hints we have gotten over the last months. If we jog our memory back to the final episode of XYZ, episode 47, Alain stated to Ash that he and Maron would be helping Professor Sycamore on a research journey around Kalos, uncovering more information about the mysterious power of Mega Evolution, with their first stop being Frost Cavern. Ash also noticed that he had no longer had his Mega Ring, which Alain stated he had given away to the police due to it being borrowed by Lysander. However, on this new path, he would reobtain his own version of Mega Evolution, starting from scratch and building up to be much more stronger alongside Charizard. Lastly, he and Ash promised that one day when the time comes, they would have an incredible battle once again. Of course, this was the last time we actually saw Alain, and it has now been 2 series since we last saw him in the anime. So I believe by now Alain does in fact possess a brand new Mega Ring and Keystone with Charizard. Additionally, I'm sure that he has completed his research with Professor Sycamore and now is onto a new goal. That new goal is the same as Ash, which is to be the strongest trainer in the world, which rightfully Alain does hold all the power, skills, battle IQ and Pokemon to be in with a chance of being crowned the #1 trainer in the world. Already, he's one of the strongest trainers in the anime, so this new goal is perfect for him. Now, this moves us on to all of the supporting evidence that Alain's return will be coming soon. As we know, in episode 109, we have a clash of titans, Ash vs Raihan. If Ash actually does win this battle, he will be the one entering the Masters class, where all the 7 top level trainers await him. I'm sure at the end of that battle, they will reveal all 8 trainers in the Masters 8. Of course, with Alain being one of them. Ash losing to Alain in the Kalos League was one of the biggest blows in the Pokemon anime community, for obvious reasons. It was so sad seeing Ash lose to what felt like he was at his peak strength and the strongest he'd ever been, especially with the addition of his crazy new power, the Bond phenomenon, creating Ash Greninja. It just felt like Ash was unstoppable and was going to win his first ever league title. Such a bittersweet ending to such a tremendous and climactic battle. Sadly, the rivalry ended here, with Ash never surpassing his strongest rival. But as life goes on, most of us have now accepted Ash's loss against Alain, who was in fact the stronger trainer on the night. But Journeys really looks like it might be giving Ash another shot at finally beating Alain once and for all. Though if you think Ash can be Alain in a future rematch, drag and claw that like button down below. One of the biggest pieces of evidence pushing to this return is one leak from a Japanese magazine company named Oto Media. This company has worked with the Pokemon anime several times in the past now. However, right at the beginning of April, the most recent magazine created to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Pokemon anime had some huge information that was actually leaked. A significant character's return was leaked days early before the episode air date, episode 105, and that was Champion Steven. Looking further into the scan, we also got information on characters that had been confirmed to return to the anime, or had already returned to the anime, such as the Lola group, Gary, Iris, Falconer, Gladion, Tracy, as well as Paul, who is a newcomer to Pokemon Journeys and will be returning later this year. All of these characters have made either a physical return, have been in a flashback, or have just been mentioned somewhere in Pokemon Journeys. Looking back at the scan, we do in fact see Steven, who appeared in episode 105. As well as this, we see Professor Sycamore, Cherin, Ingo, Emmett, N, and lastly, the main man, Alain. These are some pretty unusual characters they chose to promote the 25th anniversary. For Black and White, they could have used Silent or even Trip, who was Ash's main rival in the Unova region. But strangely enough, they went for Cherin, who we only saw in one episode of the Black and White anime. Then for X and Y, they could have used Karina instead of Alain, because we already know she's returned a few times in the series now. However, this was clearly not the case, as they went with Alain. The question is, why would they randomly use these certain characters to celebrate the 25th anniversary? I wonder, maybe they're actually all going to be making an appearance in the anime. Oh wait, yes, this had led me to believe that all of these characters on the scan will be in journeys in some way or shape or form, either a flashback, mention, or a full physical return. This scan has really pushed the chance that Alain will be returning. About 4 months ago, I made a video talking about Masaki Eievui, teasing that Kalos characters would be coming to the anime soon through a Twitter post. And if you do not know who he is, Eievui is one of the top animators for the Pokemon anime, which he has been working with them since the original series of Pokemon. Nonetheless, just in the last month, we got the amazing returns of Greninja, Clement, Bonnie, and even Serena, which I didn't think would ever happen. And in addition, we got the debut of Drazna, who is one of the Kalos Elite 4. We have received so much focus on Kalos characters this month, it's just so crazy to look back on. Also, Eievui drew a lovely picture of Alain at the start of this month, which said, "Is it 8 years already? You must be kidding." Of course, Eievui just drawing is nothing major, because he draws different Pokemon characters all the time, which are amazing by the way, so I recommend following him. But the fact he drew the Kalos winner at the start of this month and appeared in episode 108's flashback raises some big eyebrows to his awaited return later this year. Now, this is the biggest evidence of why Alain will be returning in Pokemon Journeys. One of the most biggest and most credible leakers in the Pokemon community, Riddler Q. Q is famous for leaking the Pokemon games such as Pokemon Legends Arceus and BDSP, which were leaked by him in advance. Q has also in fact made a Twitter post showing us who will be in the final Masters 8. His post says, "I don't watch the anime, but they are the final 8 Masters in Journeys," which we see both Ash and Alain. Of course, these images used by Q are just references, but Q is one of the most credible leakers in the community, and I just don't think he would randomly post information on leaks if he wasn't sure of them. It seems as if he has some inside sources on the anime. But yeah, this is just mind blowing to think that we might actually be getting the biggest rematch in Pokemon anime history, Ash versus Alain. I'm going on the fact that this is indeed real, because I have a good feeling at the end of episode 109, Alain will be shown in the Masters 8. We may possibly see Marin again at some point in Journeys, because she loves being around Alain, so I can see her watching the battle and supporting him. But once again, this is Journeys. It does blow away our expectations every now and again, so anything is possible. I'm also hoping that Greninja will be on Ash's team for the battle in the Pokemon World Championships, because firstly, in episode 108, Ash Greninja did not appear once. In all the flashbacks that they were used, they completely replaced Ash Greninja with normal Greninja. So I think the reason they did that is because they want to save the transformation for something special. Now tell me, what's more special than a rematch between Ash and Alain? It's only right that they end this amazing rivalry once and for all. In the future, I will be making a prediction video on how I see this dream battle unfolding. As always, these were just my opinions on all of this new information, so comment down your thoughts on all of it. Do you think that Alain will be returning to Pokemon Journeys? Because I do. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe for much more Pokemon Journeys videos. It's been your boy Aurazora, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.